Hi guys. So it's already 2:31 a.m. June 4. Before I go to sleep, I want to this message na for today. Um Again, this is a situational read. Depends on the card that I pulled here. Okay, so start tayo dito sa let me ayusin ko lang tong ating camera. Okay. What I have in our oracle, wisdom of the oracle, is this piece, but in reverse, and the building blocks also in reverse. So peace is about, well, may moment of chaos. Peace is in reverse, right? So it's not available right now. But here to you are being called to keep calm in the midst of chaos. Okay? You are being called to be kumbaga trust the process. Okay. With the piece here is it's about looking for parang opportunity to eh. Opportunity to by being calm, you are making the right decisions. Okay, kasi ang sumunod is building blocks. And the building blocks is about para kang nagle-Lego, 'di ba? Binubuo mo yung isang structure, yung isang um, pattern in this sense. It's blocks of your life. You are trying to build that. But in the reverse, again, merong need to question the way that you are doing things here. There is a need to repair or i-patch yung mga hindi na matitibay na foundation ng blocks mo, ng foundation mo. There is a need here. Let me just read the card. Okay? Kasi medyo, let me just read this kasi this is more uh, na-explain ng book here. I cannot really remember the everything that is written here. Yeah, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Kasi we have our uh, mind, right? Sometimes, alam mo yung pinapangatawan na natin na hindi na tayo magbabago ng isip. That's why we have brains to think, to change our minds. Kung hindi na ito yung values that you have, then it's about time to release those old values and embrace the new. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Okay, so there is a need for moral strength and integrity here. Now is the time for rigorous honesty. For you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Again, so building blocks in the reverse is about, patching the holes, the cracks sa foundation ng buhay. Okay? So let me go to the tarot now. Okay, the King of Wands, the King of Passion, the King of Dreams. Okay? Here you are passionate about creating an emotional beginning, a new emotional beginning here. but you've been trying to, take it slowly for whatever reason. The knight the sorry the king of wands is a very decisive and authentic leader, eh. And you want this new emotional beginning, but you are trying to be too cautious, too slow. Napaka-contradicting ng kanyang energies. The king of wands is somebody na pag meron siyang ginusto, he's going to make plans, walang makakahadlang, para siyang may blinder sa magkabilang mata, okay? And walang makakahadlang sa vision niya, sa gusto niya. But here, in spite of that desire to have this emotional new beginning or a new beginning in love, you are trying to get to that place in a very slow manner. And it's okay naman sana. It's okay if it is brought by your need to be uh, cautious, your need to be consistent. Alam mo yung na slow wins the race. Okay, if that's what you want. Pero dito sa mismong spread, iba yung nakikita. The magician, ito yung situation. So again, I am always telling this to my clients, my seekers, na when the magician comes in, there is always that warning of what is it that you are trying to manifest. Okay, is it something that will bring you to your parang that will benefit you, or are you manifesting something that will eventually destroy you? There is some manifestation when pag napag-aralan yung manifestation, there is such thing as the evil genie. Okay, sometimes you are manifesting things that you want, and in the long run you will eventually discover that it is something that, okay, for example, one of my co-readers manifested 100 grand, 100 grand. Okay. And a few days later, she was also one of my batchmates when I took that manifestation 101 in Mysterio. A few days later, she manifested that 100 grand. Meron palang brand ng chocolate na na 100 grand or 100 grand yung pangalan. That's what she manifested. So, parang, be careful what you wish for. Yun ang laging warning ni Magician. Now, what the universe wants you to let go is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles is about, abundance. This is about, how do you define abundance? Is it about abundance in money, abundance in love, abundance in fame? That is the Ten of Pentacles. But the Ten of Pentacles is a very slow energy, slow build up to eh. Okay, slow build up. And with the Magician here, what I'm sensing is that you want this, okay? You want this Ten of Pentacles right now. When you are taking your time, putting in the effort into this manifestation of yours. Okay? Um, merong impatience. And in this deck, uh, there is an element of the seat. Okay? It looks like merong mag-ama na naglalaro ng chess. Okay, for this child to win, kailangan niyang magkasabwatin itong slave na nasa ilalim and magtago ng piece. ng isang piece, right? Can you see that deck? There's an element of the seed here. So what you are trying to manifest here is something na very stable and very abundant, something that is a dream of everyone. Pero in a medyo deceitful yung way. Okay? Merong, kasi here, merong kasabwat eh, yung bata, just to win the chess game. Okay? So, meaning, you're not doing something na in a fair way. With the building blocks, parang affirmation lang siya eh. There are cracks sa foundation ng life. The emerging energy is the world. So, I feel here that this is going uh to end this cycle, okay, of you have to let this go, sabi ni universe, and then ito na yung emerging, the world. The world is about learning the lesson and starting a new cycle, fresh cycle. With the lovers here, there is something that you have to decide on. The lovers is about, okay, if it's about a relationship, then this is about being together, you know, being in union. But also, the lovers is about a choice with a moral dilemma, an ethical dilemma. What is the right thing to do and what is the easy way to do things? So you are being faced with that decision. Okay. This thing that you are manifesting, are you doing it the right way? Or are you doing it the easy way? Kasi nasa passion to eh. Now, the person that you are dealing with or the people you are dealing with is seeing you as the wheel of fortune. But the wheel of fortune is about change. It's about as the cycle of life. Minsan nasa ibabaw, minsan nasa ilalim. Okay. But this is also, especially with the world here, this is also an indication of a repeating cycle. Okay, paikot-ikot na cycle. And this person or people that you are dealing with in this situation is seeing this as another repeat, another cycle na, well, the devil is also there. Okay, nasa ibabaw ng wheel. So this card is telling me na right now, the energy ng wheel is medyo toxic energy. It's as if the devil is orchestrating the turning of this wheel. Now the energy, I am reading the cards intuitively, ha. Uh, in a way na parang mingled with the or parang hinalo sa talagang basic meanings of the card. I am reading the images along with the basic meaning or sa parang anong tawag doon? Yung pinaka-meaning ng card. So I'm just doing this intuitively the way that it's giving me the feeling, okay? With the moon here na gustong ipa-develop sa'yo ng universe, the moon is about fear. It's about things that are unknown to you. It's about fantasies and illusions. Okay? And there is a need for recognition that these things that are hidden, these things that are, giving you this fear, these um, fantasies and illusions is making you parang naging puppet, okay? Puppet on a string. You are being asked to recognize this energy that this fear is making you a puppet. These fantasies, these illusions, these um, things that are unknown to you is turning you into a puppet. You are being pulled by the moon. Okay, you are being pulled. Yung mga decisions is based on fear. So, what is this telling me? That manifestation is based on fear. It's also about deception. Okay, the moon is also about deception, doing things in the dark. Patago, walang nakakaalam. And this is making you a puppet. With these two energies combined, the magician and the moon, you are trying to manifest something. Okay, you are trying to manifest something, and that desire is based on fear. And this fear is playing you for a fool. Parang it's making you a puppet on a string. You know what I mean? Okay. So the lesson here is the chariot. You want to move things forward. Okay. You want to move things forward. But the chariot cannot move without willpower. It cannot move by sheer energy or manipulation alone, because this is manipulation, right? You are being manipulated by the fear. You are being manipulated by or you are making the manipulation in the dark, and that is something that you have to develop yung discernment of this energy. The chariot is about moving things forward, papabilisin. But the chariot is also about willpower. Ang chariot umaandar based on the willpower ng charioteer, sa skills niya, sa galing niyang magpatakbo. That is the lesson here eh. But you're taking it slow. Okay? You want to do things, parang sinasabi lang nito, that energy, the Ten of Pentacles, is something na slow building. Pero when you're able to build that in the right way, it is lasting hanggang pagtanda mo, kasama mo tong energy na to. This is a long-term commitment, whether in the business, in relationships, in your family, you know. It is the people that you're going to grow old with, the people you're going to create your legacy with. Do you want to create that legacy with the seed? Anyway, the destination is the Ten of Cups. So I guess there is an opportunity for you to learn that lesson. Okay, the world is about ending a cycle, learning the lesson and ending the cycle. And creating a new start, a fresh start, a new beginning. And your destination, if you're going to succeed, uh, if you're going to succeed in learning these lessons and creating a new start, the destination is the Ten of Cups, which is the emotional bliss, the happily ever after, the end all be all of your dreams. But again, nasa destination to. Ito yung naghihintay. Ito yung sinasabi sa'yo na let me go back to this building blocks na to. Yun. If you're going to remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral and strength and integrity, if you have to rebuild or to, you know, yung need to uh, address the cracks nitong building blocks, to repair what is rotten here. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Nasa destination siya eh. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. Because the way that you are building your life here, until you learn that lesson, this is not something solid. No good will come when you manifest from a place of fear. Okay, so I guess that's it. And for whoever resonates, medyo na-scold ngayon ng, ng spirits. But I hope you learn your lesson. Salamat.